And now let us do one numerical problem on the concept of the effect of temperature on the cables, what we just learned. So the numerical is a cable of span 80 meters and depth 6 meters is subjected to a rise in temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. If the coefficient of thermal expansion of the cable material is 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree Celsius, determine the increase in the depth of the cable. What are the changes in reactions and maximum tension if the cable carries a load of 15 kilonewton per meter? So in this question, we are now given that the span of the cable is 80 meters. See, whenever we are said that the span is 80 meters, it corresponds to the horizontal distance between the supports of the cable. And whenever we say the length of the cable denotes the length of the shape of the cable. If the shape of the cable is parabola, then the length of the cable will be the length of the parabola. So the span of the cable means the horizontal distance between the supports of the cable. So small l is given as 80 meters. Dip means small h is given as 6 meters. Is subjected to a rise in temperature. So in the question it is given that there is an increase in temperature, and the rise in temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. So the value of T is 20 degrees Celsius and the coefficient of thermal expansion is 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade. Now in the first part we have to determine the increase in the depth of the cable. So we know the formula of increase in the depth of the cable, which is this 3L square by 16H into L per T. So after putting all the values, I will get the increase in the depth equal to 0.048 meters. If I convert this into mm, then it will have to be multiplied with 1000. So after multiplying it with 1000, it will become 48 mm. So the increase in the depth of the cable is 48 mm. Now there is one more part. What are the changes in reactions and maximum tension if the cable carries a load of 15 kilonewton per meter? Now in this question it is given that the cable is carrying a load of 15 kilonewton per meter. See, now we know that there are two reactions which are produced. One is the vertical reaction and one is a horizontal thrust. See, the vertical reaction is subjected to the support condition. So in this problem only the temperature is changing, there is no change in the supports. So the support reaction will remain the same, that is VA and VB will remain the same. Now the second reaction is in the horizontal thrust. And we know that whenever there is an increase in the temperature, the horizontal thrust decreases, and the formula for the decrease in the horizontal thrust is minus 3 by 16 L square by H square into L per T. So in this equation, we can now put the values and we can calculate the value of the decrease in the horizontal thrust. So the decrease in the horizontal thrust will come out to be minus 16 kilonewton. So therefore new horizontal thrust will be, the original value of the horizontal thrust was 2000, and after increasing in temperature the horizontal thrust decreased. So 2000 minus 16, and this will give you 1984 kilonewton. Now the value of VA and VB, we know that whenever a UDL acts throughout the span of the cable, the value of VA and VB is WL by 2. So after putting the values, I will get 600 kilonewtons. And just what we discussed, that whenever the temperature increases, there is no change in the vertical reactions, because the vertical reactions are subjected to the support conditions and the supports are not changing, just the temperature is changing. So there will be no change in the vertical reaction. Now let us find out the change in the maximum tension, the value of the maximum tension. So before rise in temperature, the maximum tension was, see, we know the formula of maximum tension is equal to under root of VA or VB square plus H square. See, we will take the value of that vertical reaction which is maximum. If VA is maximum, then we will take VA. If VB is maximum, then we will take VB square. So in this condition, VA and VB both are equal, that is WL by 2. So either we can take VA or we can take VB, the answer will come out to be the same. So T max equal to under root VA square plus H square. So VA, and we will put the original value of H square. See, here I have written, first I have written h square and then I have written Va square. So under root h square plus Va square. See, before rise in temperature, we will use the original value of capital H. So the value of Tmax will come out to be 2088.06 kilonewton. And after rise in temperature, see, Va remained the same, but the value of capital H decreased. So we will use the decreased value of capital H, which will come out to be 1984. And after putting all the values, I will get Tmax equal to 2072.74 kilonewton. So therefore, change in the maximum tension will be, if I subtract the final value from the original one, I will get the change in the maximum tension, that is 15.32 kilonewton, and it is obvious from these results that that the maximum tension decreases whenever there is an increase in temperature, because before the rise in temperature the value of the maximum tension was 2088.06, and after the rise in temperature the maximum tension decreased and it became this. So whenever the temperature increases, the dip of the cable increases, the horizontal thrust decreases, and the maximum tension also decreases.